I think it has come in a manner which will really help us.
Yes.
It will satisfy both the concerns of opening up and the concerns that have got it. That's just on. We'll ask the collectors what they have
Yes.
seen.
Yes.
Would put things together, and I had four aspects which were on my mind. Collector Kuchitur, are you able to hear me?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so I had 4 points in my mind actually. One was this fact that Arogya Setu should be used, and of course this MHA guidelines is full of it. We had also issued a GO in GO number 254. Of course, we are issuing all the GOs mostly in the name of only health, medical and family welfare. So the 254 GO which we had issued was for encouraging the public to use Arogya Setu. MHA guidelines of course talks of making it mandatory in the containment zones and to the employees. And I know the effort has been made by the health department, particularly our Commissioner of Family Welfare, Bhaskar, and he was telling me a whole big number of 4 lakhs people had downloaded yesterday the Arogya Setu app. This would not have been possible if all of you had not contributed to it. Please continue. We have somehow got this 2 weeks time to concentrate a little more on COVID-19. Please see that the Arogya Setu is fully downloaded with everyone who has a smartphone. That's one thing. So that's my second thing. One was the lockdown. As part of Way Forward, like I said, there were 4 aspects. One, the lockdown and the restrictions. The second was the Arogya Setu. The third was the messaging. So today we are about to issue the GO, that is I think number 257. In which whatever we complete, but we try to make it as comprehensive as possible. So we are again advising the public to adopt and to understand and to imbibe all these messages. So there are about 12 messages written there in the GO 257 dated 30th. I think so we'll be sharing in your group. So that's as far as messaging. Again, it's, we have to do communication and we have to ensure that this is accepted so that work becomes easier tomorrow for us. There was a fourth thing, that was the formation of the committees which I wanted. We had mentioned to some extent at the mandal level in an earlier order, but hopefully in a manner which will be on lines of social distancing. So you have the time and you have the wherewithal, you have the learnings. Please help in opening the industry using the SOPs. Of course, there are other issues of labor, issues of working capital for them, the fact that they were closed for a month, no demand, no marketing. So in all that, if we open, we'll be able to stabilize them. 2 items which I keep telling you, the Honorable CM's focus is the YSR telemedicine. And I'm telling you that can be a very, very powerful tool in giving the health services to the people. It will, we have always said that the OPs come to the hospitals. Hospitals, you should have only specialty services being provided. So
classified as a step lower, which is, since we are in orange already, it would go as green. So going by that, outside GVMC and one rural mandal called Kasinkota, everything else would be green zone for Vizag. But within GVMC area also, they've asked us to clearly identify the wards or maybe zones or mohallas or maybe the specific colonies where the containment needs to be done. So we have totally 26 cases, ma'am, as of now. So, 26, based on that, we have already got these containment zones. Yesterday and today, we had another 3 positives. So, based on that, further containment zones have been earmarked and surveillance is going on. So, our plan, ma'am, based on the recent order issued this evening would be, for the next 2 weeks, we would be permitting almost all the activities in the green zone, ma'am, because that is the essence of the memo issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs.
No, but how are you a green zone?
Right from PHCs, CHCs area, district hospital, all the AMC hospitals and the private hospitals also. We get data just like dengue and malaria cases now. We get daily updates on all the Surrey ALI, and we are ensuring that they are properly tested, ma'am, immediately without any further delay for any kind of COVID positive cases. And the house-to-house surveillance is going on for the fourth round, ma'am, but we are currently focusing only on GBMC, ma'am, because of the paucity of the
fair enough.
resources. Yes, ma'am. Entire district is a logistics nightmare, ma'am, so we are confining to GBMC. And the fishermen, ma'am, we have already in the next 1 hour we can expect 40 fishermen. And the remaining people are somewhere near Khammam. So they are expected to be received by tomorrow evening. So we will have 420, close to 420 fishermen coming to Vizag, ma'am. So we have chosen 4 locations where these people would be brought in immediately, and they would be given food and allowed to freshen up. We will collect their samples.
Today 2000 elements సార్ మాకు శ్రీకాకుళంలో ఇప్పుడు మనకి 2900 వస్తున్నారు సార్, అండ్ అదర్ 3 districts కలిపి 4000 మెంబర్స్ దాకా వస్తున్నారు సార్. అండ్ వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా బై tonight 12 o'clock they will be reaching here, sir. So what we have planned is now 41 centers they have been we have earmarked for them, sir. And for every bus group of buses we have arranged a pilot vehicle, and where our person and also the local police will also be there of that jurisdiction. They will escort the vehicle and they will take them to the particular relief camp, and there we have arranged the night food, sir, for them today night. And we have made all the arrangements for their essential like blankets and also their essential supplies also we have done, sir. And so we will be so all these buses we expect by tomorrow evening mostly all the buses will come, sir. So every place at a ready stage, sir, so we will be able to accommodate them immediately. And once they come in, so we plan to test them in a period of over 1 week, sir. We will collect the samples. And our VRDR lab, sir, we have conducted the also ICMR also, sir. So if our trials are going successfully today, sir, but from tomorrow we will be able to start it, sir. So we have planned, and that's all regarding the fishermen's. For the states also where our people are stranded now. And so only one point here is now, if we ask the other district, other state to arrange the transport, who will be bearing the expenses is one point now. Whether we can say them that we will reimburse you, please arrange the bus and send those people to us. And what kind of strategy we should follow, we need a clarification on this issue.